on how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on first down. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The give from the gun. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards. And it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that.
And the ball squirted out. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Coming after him. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Okay, ready? They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. The D coordinator's got to love that.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Morris. Finds his big tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
A lot of urgency for this offense. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. North Texas really has it going on offense. Going up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Pulls and fires complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, North Texas. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Off the play fake. Steps away. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Back to throw, it's Morton. He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Using his feet to buy time. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
North Texas in the hurry-up.
I tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, if you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Setting up the screen. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And his throw is incomplete.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs, we gotta be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together.
Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to escape and get it himself. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on fourth down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the third time the charm. The completion well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
They go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to see it.
Looking for the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Buys a little time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going for 6. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole